All right, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be hitting up back. Now, today's workout's going to be pretty much the same as yesterday's in terms of I really need to be thinking about pushing as hard as I can. This is the penultimate back workout before the deload, as it were. Now, it'll not be too hard to do better than what I did last week, because last week's back session was just a wee mini session that consisted just of 4 exercises, two rowing exercises and 2 pull down exercises. Today we're going to do the full gamut, the full suite of back exercises that I would normally do, and I'm really going to focus on trying to get just as deep a stretch as I can get on every single rep. We'll try and finish off with lengthened partials where I can. I'm kind of cognizant of the fact my back day is a very, very intense workout. You know, I'm doing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different exercises for back, for at least 3 sets each, and for, usually somewhere between 10 and 20 reps depending on what exercise it is that I'm doing. So because last week was just a wee mini session, I'll have a big jump in volume. It's going to be challenging. So it is. Now I'm still going to try and get as much volume in there as I can, because, like I said, next week will be the last week before a deload week. So I can afford to push a bit harder. I'm just cognizant of the fact that because last week was a mini session, it can be difficult to sort of jump back in and just do, loads and loads of reps and loads of sets. Well, loads and loads of reps more than loads and loads of sets, in order to bulk out that volume, So I'll push where I can. I'll get as many reps as I can, and I'll get lengthened partials. I'll throw in lengthened partials again where I feel that they make the most sense. Anyway, let's get to it. right, that's going to do it for back. I have to say I'm very, very happy with how that went today. Especially given last week was just that wee mini session. I managed to add 5 kilos onto the T-bar row, which is something that had, now I'm still I think 10 kilos away from my previous best on the T-bar row where I was at the end of the last mesocycle. But given the fact that I've struggled with that particular exercise over the course of this mesocycle, I'm very, very happy to start to see some progress there. So we'll see what next week brings. Hopefully there'll be another little bit of an increase there. And if next week, if I'm struggling and I don't think I'm going to get weight on the extra weight in the T-bar row next week, what I'll maybe do is just bump in a load more reps or a handful more reps and see if I can get more reps out of it that way, and increase the intensity in that one next week that way. As for the rest of the workout, the rest of the workout went pretty well. Again, didn't break any records, but it was a substantial increase. Not that that would take much, but it was a substantial increase over where we were at last week in the wee mini session. And I can actually feel my back starting to fill out already. Like I've said this many, many times before in the videos, my back is the one muscle group where I really, really find it super easy to get a pump on my back. And today's no different. I can actually feel it a really good pump in my lats today. So I can. Usually it's the middle back, not the upper back, the middle back that I get more of a pump in. But I really feel it in my lats today, so I do. I think probably a function of that is just because I did so much lat work today. Like on the seated rows, I really focused on trying to keep my elbows sort of down into my sides. It can be very easy, especially in the wide grip seated row, it can be very easy to let your elbows drift out, and that kind of turns, especially as you get more fatigued, that kind of turns that seated row exercise into more of a middle trap and rhomboid exercise. Not that you don't hit those muscle groups anyway when you keep your elbows in, but you can keep it more sort of lat focused if you keep your elbows in as close to your sides as you can. So again, yeah, I'm feeling a really good pump on my lats today. So I am. So fingers crossed that means that I'm setting myself up good for next week to finish this mesocycle out strong before we go into the deload. Obviously, I'm not the deload that's coming up. Just to give everybody a heads up, the deload that's coming up isn't going to be the normal deload the way I've done in the past, where I've done it's an active recovery session as such. Where actually I'm going to take the week completely off, so there'll be no videos that week of that deload. So they're not. I'm going to take that week just completely off, just absolute, pure rest and recovery as opposed to active rest and recovery. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you've enjoyed the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with a comment, shares, likes and subscribes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.